Hello everybody and welcome back to another action figure review here in the horror month of October, close to Halloween. I thought it might be cool to take a look at something completely different. So I decided to check out the relatively new series of figures from McFarlane here, the Warhammer 40k series. And here we have the Ultramarine Assault Intercessor, which is one of the first figures from this line. You can also get a unpainted Space Marine as well as a Necron figure. But let's check out this Ultramarine here, because I'm playing a good deal of Space Hulk at the moment, and I thought it could be cool to check out this figure. First up, a quick look at the accessories. We get a backpack here, a jetpack, and a chainsword, and a stand, which is cool but completely unnecessary because the figure stands very well on its own. And then we get the heavy bolt pistol here as the last accessory, and of course the figure itself. Moving in a bit closer for the details here and the paint job, which is very good and very clean, and in my opinion way too clean because there is no battle damage and dirt of any kind. I'm going to add the weathering and the damage myself, I guess, but for now the figure is completely untouched, and it's a very nice paint job. And then the figure features all the details that you would expect from a 40k Space Marine here, with the symbols and the armor and the very, very large and heavy armor. And the figure is actually quite heavy when you consider the size. So it not only looks heavy, it also feels heavy. If we look at the articulation here, I would say that it's sufficient for a character type here like a Space Marine, because you can move arms with double jointed elbows and double jointed knees and get action type poses. But there are definitely some things you can't do. You can't really make the arms go up. You can't make the legs go out and forward, and also the head can turn from side to side, but you can't really make it look up or down very far. But as I said, sufficient for a character type in a heavy armor, and you can still get some good action poses out of it. A minor complaint is the weapons and the hands, because you only get the two hands already on the figure. And since the accessories here, the chainsword, for example, is a very soft, rubbery plastic type, and the figure and hands is a very hard plastic type, it's very tough to make the Space Marine hold, especially the chainsword, without any tools or maybe using hot water to heat up the fingers first. It's a little bit better with the blaster, but the backpack here goes on his back without any problems. And then he becomes a little bit back heavy naturally, but it still looks pretty cool. And now the figure is completed. I'm not completely sure what scale this figure is meant to be in. I consider it a 7-inch scale figure. In a size comparison here next to Ripley, you can see they are almost the same size, but the Space Marine is way bigger and more bulky. But I guess if Ripley went into a Space Marine armor, she might look like this as well. And over here we have a 6-inch figure, and it's slightly smaller. So for now, I'm going to leave you with my opinion about the McFarlane Space Marine figure here, and then I'll conclude this review. Well, I'm not exactly sure where to fit in this figure, but I still think it's a pretty cool action figure, especially if you're a fan of the Warhammer 40k universe. And then I could be interested in the future for this line, because are we getting Space Wolves, are we getting Blood Angels? I could be interested to see what else McFarlane has to offer. For now, I think I'll weather damage this figure and make it look more cool than this, and that's the fun I'm going to have with it. Thanks a lot for watching this review. Leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more.